Welcome to qnawire.
All right, so with this problem, we have multiple probabilities associated with multiple events. So the best thing to do is to organize the information that we have. So I like to organize things into charts. So in this particular problem, we are talking about violations, or the number of violations. And the probabilities associated with each one. And for this one, there is a 0.50 probability for no violations. There is a 0.40 probability for one violation. And there's a 0.10 violation, or sorry, 10 probability for a 2 or more number of violations. So as we read through this problem, it says that we are going to inspect 5 different trucks. So in that case, our n value is going to be 5. And we want the probability that 3 will have no violations. So we're going to call that x1, and there would be 3 with no violations. We also want 1 having 1 violation, so that's our second event, so we're going to say x2 is 1. And we want 1 with 2 or more violations, so we're going to call that event 3, and we want 1 violation. Notice some things here. When you add up the x1, the x2, the x3, they total up to 5. And when we add up our probabilities, they total up to 1. So this is a multinomial situation. And when we use find multinomial probabilities, we would start with the formula p of x equals n factorial. And because there's only 3 events, we're going to have x sub 1 factorial times x sub 2 factorial times x sub 3 factorial. And then we multiply that by the probability of the first event raised to the x sub 1 power, multiplied by the probability of the second event, raised to the x sub 2 power, multiplied by the probability of the third event, raised to the x sub 3 power. So now it's just a matter of substituting in what you have organized into your chart. So the probability of this occurring, where when we select 5 trucks, we get 3 that had no violations, 1 with 1 violation, and 1 with 2 violations, would be n factorial, so in this case it's 5 factorial, over x sub 1 factorial, multiplied by x sub 2 factorial, multiplied by x sub 3 factorial, and multiplied that by the probability of the first event, which is 50, raised to the x sub 1 power, multiplied by the probability of the second event, raised to the x sub 2 power, multiplied by the probability of the third event, raised to the x sub 3 power. And if you pick up your calculator and you put all of that in, you will end up with a probability of 0.1.